I want to go for Man City Tottenham game. Man City Tottenham. I'm going to go for a Tottenham win or draw. I still feel City are not yet. Yes, I must have praised them and all of that, but I feel Tottenham can just sneak it through. So I'll be going for my own for my betting slip. It's the weekend for Amorim Ball, as Pep Guardiola has also extended his contract with Manchester City. But the big thing now we're looking at, can Arsenal find a way to get back to that top? Yeah, I know that they're third though, but not that I think they're 19 points. No,
fourth actually.
Yes, fourth. See, fourth or fifth?
Fourth. Don't reduce it.
Are you sure?
It's okay. Fourth.
But then we are having the match week 12 of the English Premier League, and we're looking at the games that will be played after the international break. So I think one club I want to look at firstly has to be Arsenal. Why am I bringing Arsenal? Because in your last 9 games, you've dropped 14 points, which is not a good thing. How would you get it right?
I don't think it's a scandal anyways.
It's not a scandal.
It's not really a scandal to me. I'd rather we face all our drop points now than towards the end of the season. So I think all we need to do is to just get back to winning ways, start one long mad-ass unbeaten run and pick up again. I mean, Liverpool are just 9 points clear of Arsenal. Yes, 9 points. It's not just, but it's 3 games. It can change in a week. You play on Saturday, play on Wednesday, things can change very quickly. So Premier League is still open for anybody actually. And in these past few games, we've been missing a lot of players. Everybody's back now. Odegaard is back. Kai Havertz scored, international break.
Don't say that he will not score for Arsenal.
He's in full form. Everybody's ready.
How many games did he score?
In just
one.
He scored.
When they've scored, how many goals?
Vinicius that missed the penalty. He's not a human being.
I accept he missed the penalty.
So that's what we're saying here. So, but I think Arsenal will probably... The issue for Arsenal now is that there are now too many clubs in the conversation. Now, you've got Nottingham Forest and Chelsea on 19 points with Arsenal. You have Brighton, Fulham, Newcastle, Aston Villa all on 18 points, meaning there is no room for complacency. Any drop points, can see anybody drop from 3rd to 8th.
Against Nottingham Forest that has the second best defensive side in the league so far, they've only considered 10 goals. Liverpool has considered 6. What are the chances of Arsenal? Because this is another time where they have to start getting the points right.
Chances for Arsenal, yeah.
In a good side.
Have you seen the odds?
What are the odds?
The odds, they don't even rate Nottingham Forest. I mean, credit to them for what they've been doing this season. Like, you could not have expected them to be 5th after 11 games. They've played so well, and I think they've lost just once in their last 5 games. Arsenal were without a win in our last 4 games, in contrast. But then they are coming to the Emirates, and
that's why the odds are...
They are coming to the Emirates. A lot of our players got much needed rest in the break. I think it's going to be a close one, but we'll beat them easy. I'm not even bothered. We'll beat them.
You're not bothered. Okay, we're looking at Amorim's ball start this time.
For United, I don't know. Like, they'll win this one now. New manager bounce. Everybody, all the players want to impress, show that they want to be starters and all of that. And we saw what they've been doing in training now, showing us all the props.
But they used to show it. Arsenal used to show now. You know, used to
No.
But Arsenal shows theirs. We've seen that.
Are we not seeing results?
But Amorim just came.
Let's wait now. But I think they'll beat Ipswich easy. Man United they've been on like the slight, upward trajectory over the past 2 weeks. They should beat Ipswich. But Ipswich will also come in the game with confidence. I think they beat Spurs before.
Yeah, they had
just before. And
victory.
the lap is actually, on a good run at the moment. But let's see.
He has contributed over 50% of all the goals they've scored this season.
I think the biggest game this weekend, though, has to be City Tottenham. Yeah, it's not really...
No, but it's a big game if you look at it. Wow. Tottenham are a boogie side for City.
Yeah, they're a boogie side for City.
I think the last 10 times they faced, City has only won 3, Tottenham has won 5. The other remaining 2 ended in a draw. And for me, for Tottenham, they will be without Bentancur due to the ban that he has. And then Van de Ven is still down.
A silly ban, by the way.
Yeah.
A silly ban.
It just tells you to be, maybe when you want to say something, think it twice.
I don't actually think he meant... much harm.
Because even Son did not
take it seriously. I don't think he meant much harm, but anyway, the rules are the rules or whatever they call it. But I think it was...
But on a good note, the club themselves, they are also appealing the ban.
Because it was just like an harmless joke. Oh, they all look alike. It's an harmless joke anyways, but yeah. I mean, I watched the clip where he said it was not in a derogatory way.
Yeah, it was.
all the best.
It was fun, but then it's not in the best of light. This time, Enzo Maresca will be facing his former side, Leicester City. Enzo Maresca's Chelsea.
You know what? I did not even mention that game is it's 12:30. It's 12:30. That game, there's something silly going to happen in that game. I see a red card in that game.
You see a red card in that game?
I see a red card in that game, definitely. Just all those 1:30, 12:30 games, just avoid it. And like Chelsea, Chelsea have actually drawn their last 2 Premier League games. Chelsea, you don't really know what to get from them.
Sometimes they flow cold.
Sometimes they go out. Exactly, and I don't know. But can City actually beat Spurs? For the first time since, I think, 2016, a Guardiola's side lost 4 games in a row. And they've lost their last 2 Premier League games as well.
I think City has a chance this time going into this game. First off, you look at Ange Postecoglou's Tottenham Hotspur side. They are a team that can be unpredictable. We saw them defeat Aston Villa, a game we were feeling was going to be.
They went on to lose to
they went on to lose. But you look at that game, City have got a time to rest, and you look at the players, even Kyle Walker that is back and all. I think with this international break, it did them a lot of good. And now with the extension of contract for Pep Guardiola, I think the players will come into this pitch in a different mindset because they cannot afford to lose. Anything that makes City to drop points and Liverpool gets it in their own favour is going to be very bad for their title push. So I don't see City losing to Tottenham. Maybe the best thing that might happen might be a draw. Because I know Tottenham themselves, they can be very good offensively when they want to be.
So what are your bold predictions so far for the Premier League this weekend?
For the Premier League this weekend? Is it for the result or for the
whatever that result, betting team?
Okay, I think I'll go for the Wolves game, Wolves versus Fulham. I'll say Matheus Cunha to score again. Yeah, I think I'll go with that. That he's too reliable. I think he's one player for Wolves that always would show up. For the Liverpool and I want to go for Man City Tottenham game. Man City Tottenham. I'm going to go for a Tottenham win or draw. I still feel City are not yet. Yes, I must have praised them and all of that, but I feel Tottenham can just sneak it through. So I'll be going for my own for my betting slip. It will be.
Don't forget that one thing you should notice that there's Champions League games in midweek, so teams will also have that
rotation.
Yeah, rotation kind of in their
mind. But don't you think
this
is the point where teams start prioritizing?
Unfortunately, I don't think you have the luxury to prioritize just yet, because before, if you see the former Champions League format, that ends with the group stage usually ends like December 11 or 12. So by this stage, you'll have played like 4 games. You already know your fate. You already know that I'm going to finish top of this group or I'll finish top 2. So you can already say these remaining 2 games.
Are we not looking at it? What about a team that is in a good position?
There's no good position at this moment. The group stage is still until February.
Yes.
So there is no good stage at this point. Anybody can still drop. It's only 8 sides that are guaranteed, so you can still drop.
Talking about dropping,
anybody can drop.
Let's look at the Italian Serie A. One big game that will be happening is AC Milan Juventus. Big clash.
1-1.
1-1.
1-1. I've never seen a clear 1-1. On paper, though, it looks like.
So that means we are going for both teams to score.
Yeah, both teams to score.
That's a bold one. And it usually would happen if you look at the game between both these two sides, this giant side in the Italian Serie A. Talk about Aldrima Lukman, Parma Atlanta. I think that should be a straight one for us.
Yeah, I don't know. I want to say Atlanta will win, and then the odds are actually scary. But I'm still backing Atlanta to win. They're on red.
How about we go on the safe side of winning that half?
Yeah. Because that makes sense to be
you might
safe.
just go and put them in.
But I mean, Ademola Lookman is fit, is fresh, is ready to go. There's no reason why they should not win. To be fair, Atlanta have been solid. I think they're actually the most informed Serie A side now, alongside Inter. So I don't think they should not win that game. An actual league I'm concerned about is the Bundesliga. You know, Harry Kane, the course has followed him.
There's no need to even add him.
Can he finally break his course?
He's going to break it.
Bayern are 5 points clear at the top of the Bundesliga.
I think he's going to break it. If he
but
doesn't...
Bayern have not looked
Yes.
They've not looked exactly solid.
They've not looked exactly solid, but they
Yeah.
still look like the team that are most likely to win the league.
Yeah.
If you look at how it's going,
especially Leverkusen are
they
not
are
serious.
not serious.
All the other sides that should be capitalizing are
you don't
not
look at
serious.
it. So
Yeah.
I think this is that season where it's going to be.
If Bayern fail to win it again, you
I
agree that
I agree that it's cost.
It's cost.
There
It's
is
finished
nothing,
for that guy.
because there is no way. Because last one was okay. Let's just see how it goes. I think this season is going to break it, and it will be so good for him to be a big relief for a striker of that caliber. I don't want to see us talk about football in years to come, and Harry Kane has no title.
Yeah, fair enough. And you know why I didn't even mention La Liga or this one? You know why I didn't mention La Liga? I'm still beefing Barca for what they did to my ticket.
Yeah, that's true. The last one. That was so painful. It was both of us now. We had the same.
You can mention La Liga if you want to. I'm pissed off at that league, man.
But no, we can't be so bad at
just win or draw. Okay, I think Real Madrid are playing Legons this weekend.
Yeah, and this time Barca is playing Celta Vigo.
If you don't win that game, that Celta Vigo game, it looks like a potential banana skin again.
For Barca.
Yes. Forget anything about.
If you check
forget form
their
and all
past
those
games,
things. Forget all those things. Bookmakers, you know how many odds they are giving Barca to win that game? 1.75.
That's tricky.
So I don't know, and I don't know if Yamal is in.
Yeah, maybe because of Yamal situation.
So are you telling me that a full football club?
Are you
telling me that when like a teenager does not play, they cannot be at the best of their powers?
No, but we've seen that even when Spain played, we could see the best of Spain was seen with Yamal. I think that's how.
No, fine, it can be seen with Yamal, but are you telling me that if you take Yamal off, there's not enough quality to still shine?
There's enough quality, but I think
this is a squad that has Lewandowski, that has Rafinha, that has other world beaters in their own regard.
Frankie de Jong.
So are you telling me that without Yamal, there are nothing to write home about?
No, there's something to write home about, but I think the players did not step up. Maybe
they still have this guy now, Fati.
Ansu Fati.
They still have even though that one, I don't know what.
But we know the main core of that team this season from last has been Yamal.
Yeah, and just to even wrap up this preview here. I'm not even trying to banter, but Rhys James, that guy should call it quits. Like, I'm not saying this from a point of banter now to banter Chelsea or anything. Like, I mean, he needs to have a look at himself and say, I need to pay attention to what my body is telling me. If you are getting 5 injuries in the space of 40 days, your body is telling you something.
Yeah, definitely, his body is telling him something. I think the major thing his body is telling that you cannot plan long term.
He has already done 2 surgeries in his career. At what age? He has done 2 surgeries. You are a captain, but you are barely playing enough games. Other players have had the handband more than you as the captain.
Yeah, but to just feel for him, to be compassionate in the past. It's not.
That's why we are compassionate, but I feel like he needs to.
Yeah, he needs to understand that it's not going to be a long term. Even if he wants to play, it will be more than.
It would be a miracle if he gets beyond 30.
Yes,
or maybe by then he will just be playing.
Maybe lesser league, but sometimes we see players
at the top level.
But there's one thing I learned, that some players have this. I think maybe it's a genetic thing where their body fights against itself. It creates a lot of injury. Yeah, no, I don't mean like to. I mean like where most players that get injured a lot. That is more of a genetic factor. If you look at his own, it could also be that.
Yeah, this guy has been, since he was a youngster, the trend is going on.
I feel for him because this is one player that has so much limelight, and when we talk about quality too on the pitch,
it's definitely seen as like.
The next big thing.
Yeah, the modern. What we want in a modern fullback.
Yes,
he has those qualities, but then.
He doesn't have the legs, I would say, to stay so much on the pitch. But we'll see how Enzo Maresca would work. With Palmer comes to scoring shape this weekend.
With Palmer. They're playing Leicester City. Yeah, that's where he farm goes now. You saw Arsenal, he could not do anything. You see Leicester, you score. You see Leicester, you do like this. That
looks like a Quaterra Guinea shot, yes, Simon. No problem.
I don't know about that one. I don't know how that relates to Equatorial Guinea. I don't know what you are saying. I don't know what you are saying that I'm not saying, but...
So when we talk about that, then we can't do this thing without talking about the league toughest. That's Liverpool. Liverpool faces Nottingham Forest, and Southampton, and this is the clash between top and bottom.
You already gave the answer to the. It's going to be a whitewash.
But if you look at the last time this thing happened, in the last 4 times of recent when it happened, when United were top of the league, then I think 2004, 2012 against Wolves, United lost. Also Liverpool, when in that season they won the league too. So this is something like that could happen.
Well, there's always a possibility in the Premier League. Like I said, even the Premier League is so unique.
You know, it was difficult for City to win Southampton.
Yes, the Premier League is so unique that even the bottom side Southampton will tell you that they have no fear against. That's how unique the Premier League is. But this Liverpool just looked too rugged for Southampton to get any result. They look so rugged. I just don't see how Southampton can do it. The funny thing is that if Liverpool were playing a side that, like Wolves, for instance, Wolves are bad, but they know how to score. So you can say there is a chance, but Southampton don't even know how to score. So I don't see where the upset can come. Maybe they can cause a draw, maybe, but to win, I doubt it.
You doubt that they can?
I don't think so.
But that's why the bookmakers know much more than us. We can come back here when we have the review of the games. You would see something different. I'm sure there will be shocking results this weekend, and maybe the table might change, especially in the top 3 to 5.
Of course, now Arsenal will win.
Arsenal will go to win.
We'll go to like third or something.
You know, it's more okay. Let's see how Chelsea. But I'm sure Chelsea fans will be waiting to see how they will still cement that position ahead of Arsenal. But then it's all job for Mikel Arteta to make sure that this time they do not drop points, because it is important. You have to start going on that.
Important. A big winning run.
On that big winning run, because I think City too will be looking towards that. But then before we call it a wrap, we'll still say make sure you like, subscribe, follow us on our various social media platforms. And don't forget that we keep dropping our live tips, our odds, to make sure that you also profit with us while you are watching BE. Until next time, catch ya.